Hi, I'm Sharon Bill. As we begin lessons in the Grade 5 Discovering Music Theory workbook for the ABRSM Music Theory syllabus, my first lessons move into Chapter 1, which looks at the topic of rhythm. In this first chapter, we delve even further into the topic of simple time and compound time and converting between the two. We also look at irregular time signatures which have 5 or 7 beats per bar, so they are neither simple time nor compound time but irregular time signatures, whether you're counting in crotchet beats or quaver beats per bar. In addition to this, we look at the topic of quintuplets and sex tuplets, where we look at how groups of 5 beats or 6 beats of a certain unit can now be played in the same time as 4. And so we look at these irregular note groupings as well in this chapter on rhythm. The full lesson can be found on my Patreon channel. If you visit patreon.com/Sharon Bill, you'll find it all there. You can see the links to that lesson in the cards and in the description box below. Sample examples of this lesson can be found at the end of this little video, showing you exactly how I work with you step by step through every single exercise in this first chapter of the Grade 5 Discovering Music Theory workbook. Once you feel ready to take your ABRSM Grade 5 Music Theory exam, I've written an exam technique guide how to take your ABRSM Music Theory exam. It's full of tips and hints on how to help you to best prepare for your exam and also how to make the best use of your time come exam day when you're actually taking the exam. This book is available from Amazon and it's available in either digital format or paperback, and again you can find the links to that in the cards and in the description box below. All the information that you need can also be found on my website. If you visit www.sharonbill.com, you can find all of the information there. Enjoy your studies. Bye. Written. So we're going from simple time to compound time. So we've got 3 crotchet beats here. So we should have beat 1, beat 2, beat 3. And here we should have 3 dotted crotchet beats. 1, 2, 3. And we show each new beat by grouping the notes to show where each new beat falls so that the performer can easily see beat 1, beat 2, beat 3. And so here we can see there's beat 1, which is a group of 3. Here's group 2, so the second group of 3, and there's our third beat, and that's exactly correct, so there's nothing wrong with that one. And so we should have, we've done the working out, we should have a dotted minim to make that 2 dotted crochet beats. We don't need the triplet, but we do need a dot. So let's write that out in full. So we have our middle C, which is dotted. Then we have a group of 3 quavers, E, D, C. I think I'll use a ruler. Let's keep this reasonably tidy. Bit of manuscript practice here, getting our note writing neat and tidy. And then we have a dotted crochet F. And don't forget the bar line. There we go. So beat 1, 2, 3, 4. That is now correctly written out. And now we have exercise C. I'll just bring that down.